Hello. Yes, I think we are live now, students. So, hello, students, and welcome back to BankExamsToday.com. So, let me know in the comment section if you are able to hear me properly. So, let me just open the live stream and let me know if you are able to hear me properly, students, so that we can start the session today. I'll be doing the 10 questions, 10 very important questions, the latest questions for the RBI Grade B exam from the list of important committees, and I'll be providing the in-depth analysis, not the kind of in-depth, but the proper, you can say, the gist of that particular committee. So let's move on to the question number one. So my name is Ramandeep Singh, and hello everybody. So a lot of you are already here. So let's start with that important committees. You can say chapter in general awareness, right? So till now we have done the government schemes. I want to continue that government scheme series, but I will continue that because government schemes are actually really important. But the list of important committees, and this is also actually really important. So we are going to do the list of important committees today. We are going to do 10 questions, plus I'm going to provide you a PDF. So you are going to get the 10 questions plus a PDF, right? So let's start with the question number one. Before doing that, I request all of you to take a test series. Just before going to the RBI Grade B exam 2018 exam, you should take at least 10 tests, and those 10 tests are available on BankExamsToday.com. You can go to store.bankexamstudy.com to join our test series. So let's move forward to the question number one. So a 16-member committee has been constituted by the IRDAI, right? IRDAI to examine motor third party insurance pricing aspect. Who's the head of the committee? इसमें हुआ क्या था? What happened in that committee was, see, if the video is buffering, you can let me know. I don't think it's buffering. No, it's not buffering. So what happened was, there was a strike. Just to the motor third party insurance premium price actually hiked, and there was a strike all over the India in last I think a few months back. That's why the government made this committee. And who's the head of this committee? KL Vyas, IN Bhatnagar, PJ Joseph, AT Prakash, and none of the above. So who is the head of this committee? Please let me know what is the answer, what is the correct answer. I'm waiting for the correct answer. Yes, I'm waiting for the correct answer. So MY Mohit is here again. Hi Mohit. CC Mr. Joseph, C PJ. I am stunned actually. Are you checking the answers from Google? I doubt you. The PC Joseph is the correct answer. So IRDI constituted a 16 members committee to examine the motor third party insurance. Why it actually happened? This is the first time that IRDI made such kind of committees. Why it happened? It happened because of the cargo transporters strike, to highlight the various demands, right, for a rollback in the third party premium hike. So there was a third party premium hike in the motor insurance. So the cargo transporters, they wanted a rollback. So the premium had been the premium rose by around 20% in most of the categories. That's why there was a strike. So that's why the government and IRDA actually, they constituted a 16-member committee, and the PC Joseph was the head. Most of you were correct. I'm happy to see that. So students, I want all of you to crack this exam, to crack the RBI Grade B exam. So let's move forward. The union government has constituted, let's see how many of you actually gave me the correct answer. Actually, a lot of you gave me the correct answer. So next question is there with you. It's buffering. So let me fix the buffering issue. Till then, just read the question number 2. So let me solve it. So I think I have solved the buffering issue. Students, please let me know if the video is buffering. So it's not buffering anymore. So general awareness RB grade भी GK से पक्का हो जाएगा ना? Yes, हो जाएगा. Don't worry. So let's move on to the question number 2. Let me know if you are still facing the buffering issue. I hope the buffering issue has been resolved. Yes, it is resolved. So now the question number 2 is here with us. The question number 2. Union government has constituted a high-level empowered committee to address the issues of stressed thermal power plants. Stressed thermal power projects. The committee has representatives from Ministry of Railways, Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Power, Ministry of Coal, and the correct answer, by mistake, I forgot to unbold it, and the correct answer is actually Cabinet Secretary. Let's get to the background of this committee. What happened was RBI actually gave a strict timeline to the banks that even if the private power producers, if they are delaying their payments by 1 day, mark it as a default. So that's why the private power producer feared that the RBI's new regulation will push the project capacity of about 60,000 to 70,000 megawatts towards bankruptcy. So that was the issue. So basically, the committee will look into the various issues to stressed assets or non-performing assets in the thermal power thermal power plants and maximize the efficiencies, right? So basically, the power project owners, they were fair and they went to the government and asked them, sir, even 1 day's delay in the payment of the loan, that will make our projects as default, and please help us. So this ministry, they heard their problems. Most of the times the government is pro-industrialist actually, and they heard their problems, and the operating thermal power plants will not face any insolvency action within for more than 6 months to resolve the issue. So instead of not giving them any time, the 6 months time period is provided to the thermal power plants. So next question. Union government has created group of ministers, GOM and high level committees. Hi Nihali. So let's move forward. I think the buffering issue is resolved now. Yes, I think I have resolved. Union government has created group of ministers and high level committee to deliberate and make recommendations for a separate panel provision on incidents of mob violence. So during last few months, we have heard a lot about mob violence, right? A group of people, killing anybody. Like a group of people are killing people from some specific religion. Actually, that is happening in India from last few months. The Go Rakshak and all that stuff, that's happening in India. So that's why the Supreme Court came in between and asked the Union government to make a committee to resolve this issue. So this group of ministers is headed by the Union Home Minister Rajnath, and the committee will be headed by which of the following? So give me your answer. I am waiting for your answer. Hasmukh Adhia, Sekhar Basu, Rajiv Gauba. What's the correct answer? So yes, a lot of you are telling me it's Rajiv Gauba. I mean, I don't know. Students are actually nowadays really intelligent. I'm proud of you all, everybody. So yes, your answers are correct. So as per the constitutional scheme, police and public order are state subjects. But the Supreme Court, because of the recent, mob lynching cases, the Supreme Court came in between on the issue of mob violence, and it issued an advisory to state governments urging them to take effective measures to prevent the incidents of mob violence and the lynching. So that's why this committee was constituted. So let's move forward. The UN, United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres has established first of its kind panel on digital cooperation and aimed at addressing the concerns of cyber security threats and rise in hate speech. Yeah, hate speech. This cooperation, digital cooperation, is going to be headed by the Melinda Gates and the Jack Ma. Basically, why this committee was actually made? Because of the fake news and electoral manipulation and poisoning of data. So these were the three basic reasons why this committee was made, and the Melinda Gates and the Jack Ma, they are going to head the committees, right? Let's move forward. Shikha, she said she's saying she's able to answer all these questions just because of GK Digest. Thanks a lot actually. So next question. This one is actually really important. India में betting legal होने वाला है. I mean, if you're not aware about this fact, you should be aware about this fact. The Law Commission in India, in its first report, होने वाला नहीं है. I mean, there is a report, legal framework, gambling and sports betting, including the cricket. So, as per this report, the betting on cricket is going to be legal. Has recommended that the gambling and the betting of sports should be allowed as a regulated activity. It should be regulated. Right now in India, I mean, gambling market is huge. The gambling industry is huge. The illegal gambling industry. The government wants to do it legally and wants to collect the taxes. So it recommended number of changes in law for regulating the betting, for making it taxable under direct and indirect tax regime. So the government need taxes. So anything happening in the illegal regime, in illegal betting, the government is not going to get anything out of it. But what government wants is more and more people should do betting legally. That's how the government is going to make a huge amount of revenue, right? So the commission is led by former Supreme Court Justice. What is the name of the justice? Who's the justice who is heading this committee, who's heading this commission, the Law Commission of India, the LCI, who's heading the LCI, who gave the report on legal framework on gambling and sports betting in India, including cricket. So, बहुत important question है, very important, fifth वाला. Just let me know the answer. Do not copy it. Sir, you are leaking answer, Krishna. Yes, sorry for that. So, give me your correct answer. Give me the correct answer. A lot of you are giving me the answer. B.S. Chauhan. Somebody is saying L.K. Arora. Anybody else? Mr. Lodha. Somebody saying this is not even in the option. Ankit. Okay, you are saying other than above. None above. B.S. Chauhan. Somebody is saying. Okay, so let's move forward. अभी आप लोग कॉपी करने लग जाते हो यार. एक तो इंडिया में बेटिंग लीगल होने वाली है एंड हो सकती है एक्चुअली एज पर दिस रिपोर्ट. सो लेट्स मूव फॉरवर्ड. मोस्ट ऑफ यू आर गिविंग मी द करेक्ट आंसर, सो व्हाई शुड आई स्टॉप? सो ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू. सो डिटेल्ड रिकमेंडेशन ऑफ LCI लॉ कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया दैट जो भी बेटिंग करेगा, whoever is betting, link his Aadhaar or PAN card, right? So Aadhaar or PAN card is required to do the betting. So FDI acts are going to be amended. The Forex acts are going to be amended accordingly. The online casinos, and this is going to be legal in India. The FDI in casinos and online gaming industry will bring substantial amount of investment that is going to be legal. So that is going to be occur on the basis of Article 252 of Indian Constitution. So let's move forward. The Union government has constituted the 13-member committee for sub-national accounts to upgrade the norms for computation of economic data. ये देखो पढ़ने में क्वेश्चन थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट है, लेकिन मैं अभी समझाता हूँ. And district level in backdrop of plans to revise the base year for national accounts of gross domestic production calculation. See student, ये एक ना common है actually in RBI grade B. Sometime, most of the times the questions are going to be little confusing. These kind of questions you are going to see in the ESI paper, most probably in ESI paper. The question is not that difficult. In last few months, there is a, this case actually, this is an issue that the government is changing the base years of GDP, how GDP is calculated, right? The base year of GDP is changing. Actually, I think I'll explain it in that next slide. But first of all, let me please tell me who's heading this 13 member committee, इसमें एक झोल है, मैं आपको बताऊंगा. Please let me know your answer. Dholakia is saying, Ravindra is saying, Rajendra, sorry to interrupt, where is your office in Ludhiana? Ankit Dabral, we have an office in civil lines, Ankit. So Dholakia, so Irigi, you are late today, yaar. Even I was late. लोधा कमेटी तो नहीं है. चलो 6th का C. Most of you are actually correct. Why most of you are correct? Because ये latest है, इसलिए most of you are correct. Mr. Dholakia, Ravindra H. Dholakia is the correct answer. See, CSO, the Central Statistical Office, on a regular basis, they actually decide the base year to calculate the GDP, right? And from Jan 2015, the base year is 2011-2012, right? Normally it used to be like 1994, 1995, and then it was like 2004 and 2005. But right now it is 2011-2012. But what the government is expecting the base year of 2016-2017, so that they can inflate the GDP numbers, right? But yes, the government wants not 2016-17. Government is looking for 2017-2018 as a base year to inflate the numbers, which is actually not correct. Ethically, it's not right. But that's why the government has made this committee, and we till now the reports are not out, right? So let's move forward. Question number 7 is here. Manish Chauhan, sir, are you operating from Ludhiana or Delhi? I am operating for Manish from Ludhiana only, civil lines Ludhiana. So question number 7, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi has approved setting up of a committee to lay down standards for rail systems in India, right? Narendra Modi, he wants to standardize the rail system in India, metro rail system. The committee will be headed by the famous metro man of India. Who is the famous metro man of India? Out of them, very easy question. Who's the metro man? Rajeshwaran, Sridharan, Raghavendran, Mr. Chandrakan, Kishore Shidole. So what is the correct answer? Do not copy your answer. Do not check on Google. Give me your correct answer. Very easy question. Okay, give me the correct answer, correct answer. So most of you are giving me the correct answer, that is E. Sridharan. So this committee is formed with an aim to cut the cost and optimize to make the optimum utilization of the resources, right? So next question. Again, a big question. The Union Cabinet has given final extension to the commission constituted to examine the subcategorization within the OBC category, right? See, what is happening in the OBC category? I think right now there is 27%, reservation for the OBC. While there are subcategories in the OBC category, right? Some of that categories are taking the advantage, taking the whole of the advantage of the whole, this reservation. So what Supreme Court has said, that do that subcategorization. You need to categorize the OBC category. So the central government, earlier it was the 20th of June. The date was 20th of June. Now the date is like 31st of July. I need to check. Till now there is no update about it. So the commission who is going to subcategorize it is headed by a retired justice. What is the name of that justice? Give me the answer. So 8th question ka answer. I am looking for the 8th question ka answer. Yeah, please do not copy the answer. Yeah, sabko sara aata hai. I mean, do not copy. Avinash Kumar is saying A. Rohini and SG Rohini. Okay, so I don't know how 100% of the students are giving me the correct answer. How it is even possible? I don't know. This is something fishy. So anyhow, in the Supreme Court case, Indra Swahini and others versus Union of India, observed that there is no constitutional legal bar on states for categorization of OBC category, right? So some, some particular, categories, subcategories are taking the advantage. Some particular castes are taking the advantage of whole OBC quota. So there is need to do the subcategorization. Till now 9 states have already done that. Please read it. This is important. Karnataka, Haryana, Andhra, Jharkhand, Puducherry, Telangana, West Bengal, Bihar, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu. I don't know what's that doing. So let's move on to the next question, the 9th question. So do it. Till then I'll get my water. Sorry for that. Hello. Yes, oh, let me get my water. Okay, so sir, you thank you, Mohit. Mohit, you are back, yeah. I want you to clear this exam anyhow. So everybody bought the GK Digest. Thank you, Sonali. GK Digest is amazing. You like it. Thanks for that. Okay, the next question. The 15th Finance Commission has constituted a high-level group to explore and give recommendations for a balanced expansion of health sector. So this commission, the 15th Finance Commission, they constitute a high-level group. This group is headed by which doctor? I mean, which expert? Tell me the name. Who's going to head that? And now this one is little difficult. But again, this is again directly from RBI Grade B GK Digest. So anybody else? So most of you are giving me, I mean, I don't know how. आप सबने पढ़ लिया digest यार इतनी जल्दी? चलो at least तने विजय प्लीज, आपका पिछला कमेंट भी ठीक नहीं था. Tane, see, actually there is just one student who gave us a wrong answer. Tane, you need to please read the RBI Grade B GK Digest. That's a a recommendation to you. Okay. So anyhow, it's okay, Tane, it's okay. So to evaluate the existing regulatory framework and to make the optimum and the best use of that financial resources, this group was actually made. And then this group is going to suggest and ways to optimize the use of existing resources and bring the health sector of India to the international standards, right? So next question and the last question. The center has set up a Defense Planning Commission to facilitate the comprehensive planning for the defense forces besides focusing on military doctrines to deal with the emerging security challenge. The committee is going to be headed by Mr. Ajit Doval. I don't know. Today, 3 questions thode leak ho gaye. Anyhow, so the committee is going to focus on Make in India. Make that Indian defense industry stronger. So anyhow, that's all actually. If you have any doubt, you can ask in that comment section. Yes, I'm going to share the PDF as well. So just go to, this is the link. I have already shared the link in the description. Please check the description. This is the list that we maintain and we are updating this link on the regular basis. We are going to find a question from this list. So yes, I'm going to update this list again, maybe on a regular basis. Every week I'm updating this list. So till now there are like 109 committees that we have made a proper list, and it is really easy to remember that. So just go through it, this list again, and I think the PDF is available. This is the PDF link. I think yes, this is the PDF link. Just download the PDF and go through it. Yes, this is the normal PDF. You can download it and you can take a printout, right? Yes, I'm going to update this list very soon, right? So that's, I think, all for today, students. I hope you like the today's lecture. Should I take a leave now, or if there is any doubt, you can ask me right away. अभी 10th में हूँ, ज़्यादा आता भी नहीं। ओके तने, सॉरी 10th के बच्चे भी आरबीआई ग्रेड बी की तैयारी करते हैं। इट्स ओके तने, इट्स ओके, सुन लो बस। ओके रजनीश, थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी। बिना anybody else? यार तने, he is a 10th grade student, please. Anybody else? Again question, thank you. Static question के लिए please help, test series अभी available है site पे। शशांक, yes, test series is available, you can take it. So need to go 10 or 20 question not working, need to go, I'm trying to do 10 or 20 questions only every day. Sir, abhi 10 do we need to read RBI grade monthly? No, Vinash, if you just read RBI grade B GK touches, that is sufficient, more than sufficient actually. Static GK, see Mansi, for the static GK we have a proper static GK, although it's not that important, but you can read it if you want to. So we have multiple capsules. Tomorrow I'm going to share the proper capsule. I think this is the one, I think, right? We need to actually update it. This is the one. There are static GK questions as well. There is a static GK. So read it from this capsule, right? You can download it right away. So anybody else? Banking abbreviations and all, just read that Banking Awareness Digest. That's it, Mansi. Nothing else. So anybody else, sir, please bring question on GDP growth rate. Yes, Rajnish, I'll do that. The Sari committee discuss hongi kya, please? Yes, Mohit, we are going to discuss more committees tomorrow onwards. Sir, I am having a PO exam tomorrow. Best of luck, Mohit. MYKY Mohit. Sir, from where should I buy GK? Tane, yaar, tum 10th mein ho actually. You can download the free wala GK digest. Why are you spending money? I mean, if you are not going to stay aware for the exam. So download it from here. The free wala digest tane, that's for you. No. It's not here. It's here. Monthly GK digest. Okay. So this is available for free. Thank you, Mansi. Yes, RBI monetary policy review, we are working on it. Tomorrow we are going to do it. So that's all for today, students. Thank you and have a very nice day. Bye.